could be the final time they get to compete this higher level in RLCS if one of them doesn't bounce back as well. So there's a lot of pressure here to not only prove it today, but to prove it for the future. And RG coming in, clean shot off the back of a Cash outplay.
Yeah, Cash just doing everything right there and nobody able to really respond. This is the
take it for an air dribble, let that ball move into their own half to try and get that booming clear. But this could be that opportunity, and it sneaks in the top corner. Catalysm catches the defense off guard after the mid-tane bump.
Ivan, you cheeky lad. He got the bump on the backfield, meant that nobody else could get around to try and
players like Catalysm and Ivan start bringing out their own mechanics to force the opponent out of position.
Oh, that's such a good pass and a very worthy one to come in and grab the win. Arju to himself off the backboard, off the ceiling, and Mitane could do nothing else but put it in the back of the net. And Misfits, despite the late scare, have taken game number 1. And Chiefs, I want to bring you in here because we've got so many different teams playing that Copper Box Grand Finals. I would have inspired so many. Mitane with an inspired performance so far just lingered about and was having none of the sort of slovenly approach to getting rid of this by Catalysm.
Yeah, again, Arju coming in
down the middle. Cash was there to meet it.
Oh,
and it's now off the counter-attack. Cash scores 2-0.
Not only does Cash save this ball, but he follows it up to get that 50-50. Evil Genius is trying to keep that pressure on, and Cash denies it. The transition from him there. Performance based off of mechanics, and I think Misfits here replicating that play style.
Oh, crushes through it. Cash. Oh, we talked so much about what Cash can do mechanically. He's not lost a challenge throughout the entirety of this game, although this one very unfair to anybody.
It's impossible, let alone winning a game.
Yeah, certainly so. This series over here is going to go 2-0, and typically here, I'm sure our producer would be desperately searching around for another game for us to take a look at. But Achieves, as we bring you in here, that might prove a little bit difficult. They're around somewhere. We can find him.
Achieves.
My bad.
There we go.
My bad. Let me try that again. Growth Noobs currently up 2-1 in Game 3 after getting bounced out at the end of Game 2.
Vitality is up. Then we'll start asking that question as to whether the reverse sweep is possible. And I think that's what Evil Geniuses are going to be asking now. Is this even possible to reverse sweep? And they're starting off strong with Ivan, the car switcher, coming in with a solo play off the kickoff.
Yeah, I think this is the best person as well to get the outplay on up against Cash and get the ball past him, because Cash's goal line defense plays. Instead of just relying on a player to come and follow up afterwards, the big problem with that play, though, is we do see the bump, and Ivan could have hit it better.
I love this creativity right here. We were talking about the unpredictability of Misfits, and how about that? Rizek's looking like he's going to air dribble. Arju pre-jumping to get the block on it, but instead gets slammed out the sky.
And it's not going to happen. This has been a bit better. They've obviously had a better control of the field. All right, you're not controlling Mitane. Sorry, lads, you're not controlling the field. You control all parts of the field that Mitane doesn't currently occupy.
I love that from Mitane, just recognizing to get behind that ball. He had no longer had the option. And I think what we're talking about Evil Genius is really them looking to play for the goal rather than play to not concede. Oh, stroke of genius. Catalysm.
Catalysm, mate. That is gorgeous. Off the block, lands on it. I mean, that's about as simple as a way I can...
Your misread, and that's exactly what happened with Catalysm's goal. A bad challenge led to that situation. Again, a bad challenge on the back ball onto Ivan's touch, leads to that ball dropping center to Catalysm, and he guesses the goalie's direction perfectly, sends it behind him, and this is what we're talking about.
As been Evil Geniuses, they have changed the answers to the questions, and they have got themselves game number 3 achieves. It was looking all very sort of favorite dominant in our last few games. How's it now looking?
Drawing in players when they're starting these outplays and consequently just giving away the ball. Oh, I say that, and we see Cash in the corner drawing in the final defender, sends it middle.
Yeah, this has been Cash's favorite spot to play this entire series because he's got so many options. He can take it up the wall, he can pop it back in field. Which one of our three has managed to complete the speedrun first?
Luminosity 4-1 over our gear. Only a couple seconds left, but no way back. So Luminosity will advance in the lower bracket. Look at the same for Vitality. They did just put in a go-ahead goal with 1 second remaining to knock them out as well.
High-level team from RLCS did seem to just take a couple of months break, and that really gave them the chance to shine. There's the infield to Rizex. He got it to the side. Defender tried to jump in, and Rizex avoided him.
Oh, Catalysm up the wall to Ivan. Great positioning on the way out from Ivan. And a very simple shot from Rizex there. Definitely more to be able to give. He sends it down to that bottom corner, sneaks it past the final defender. And we've got a game 5. Reverse sweep is looming.
Achieves. Usually,
in these emerging regions, we tend to see consistent top teams who stay at the top for ages. And in APAC, it's been a whole variety. But right now, we are watching...
They've done it.
Evil geniuses. Look, Shogun. I appreciate other stuff is going on. We are in game 5 right now between Evil geniuses.
Has just been back-to-back offense, though, as Matane not going to be able to reach that. His team's out of position. What? I think my first guess is on this one is that Catalysm turned expecting Matane to hit it. And yep.
Yeah, and then Cash expected his teammate Matane to hit that ball for the pause. Found himself, should they have just closed it out in the last game? All they need to focus on right now is playing their best in this final moment, because it could be their final moments together as Evil Geniuses go up 3 goals. Ivan coming in with a shot.
The game has just got so much harder to read all of a sudden for Misfits. But the reverse sweep is secured. They move on. Misfits are out.
Oh my. We did not expect to see a reverse sweep happen.